Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Schomer. Today we're going to create the Sandstrom Cocktail. This cocktail comes from Pontus Sandstrom. And Pontus didn't really have a name for his cocktail, and he said, you can call it Common Man this or whatever you want. Don't really matter to me. I just like the taste. And I don't really want to steal somebody's recipe and put Common Man on top of it because that's just not cool. So I decided to take the last name and put it in the front and then put the cocktail after it, and then what you have is a signature cocktail. If you created it, you get to name it, so your name is on it. What we're going to do is an ounce and a half of bacardi Razz. This is a raspberry rum, bacardi rum with natural flavors. I'm sure there's some unnatural ones in there. We're going to use 2/3 triple sec, so we have 2/3 of an ounce of triple sec. We've got a splash of cranberry juice. We've got a little bit of lime in here. Let's see, we're going to do an ounce of lime. That's actually kind of a lot. We're going to top it with Sprite. I'm going to throw it in a Collins glass because I think it's going to be sexier that way. And, well, to be honest, this is probably going to be super sweet. Just stinking, because there is, even though there is an ounce of this, Razz, if you've never had it, is a zinger. It's really got a lot of sweetness to it, and then you're adding this really sweet kind of cheap orange liqueur in there, and it's gonna get crazy, people. So let's get going. We're gonna shake up. Well, these two guys we're gonna save for last. We could probably put the cranberry in there to get the color right off, and then after that, we'll strain it, and then we'll top it with Sprite. I heard somebody get away. I don't think so. So let's start with the triple sec. We're gonna do 2/3 of an ounce. 2/3. And this recipe comes from a European, so I had to do the milliliter, I think, to ounce conversion. So if I'm not very good at it, I apologize. I'm really sucky at math, and Google Translation is how I used. And then I just made up some numbers.
Translation.
Google Translation. No, you know how you could do? You just do like 4 milliliters, 2 ounces, and it's like, oh, that's like 1.875, and I'm like, 2/3. I don't know. For me, it's gonna be either a half, 2/3, or an entire ounce, because that was the only measurements I understand. If I just say I'm dumb, it's all cool.
No, it's not.
That is always a good excuse. We'll do our ounce of lime. Maybe this will be enough to sour it and really balance it out, but I don't know.
The cranberry too. Cranberry sour.
Yeah, I'll add a little more cranberry in there because I'm just afraid it's gonna be so sweet that I don't know what that means. It's just gonna be sweet. Also, for Sunday night shooters, I got these cool ice shot glasses I want to try out too. If they don't melt. There we go, let's shake that up. Whoa! See me accelerate at the last second there?
Wow.
Get an extra couple shakes in there. It is, it's a talent. Where'd my glass go? Throw that in there. Oh, and you could garnish with a sprig of mint right on top if you have it. Not a real good season for me in mint. And gotta be honest with you, the way I see it is if I buy mint specifically for this recipe, I guess I could keep it indoors all year. I'm not that smart. I said that already. If I buy mint, I'm gonna end up with like a lot of mint left over. Unless I did a mint marathon show where everything had mint in it. Which is entirely a possibility. I like it. Might be a little bit girly. I probably myself wouldn't order this at the restaurant, unless maybe I was with my wife.
Well, considering that he made it, you're probably not ordering it at a restaurant.
This is true. You're probably not. If you ask for Sandstrom Cocktail, they're gonna be like, "What?" They're gonna bring you over like a dirty martini or something. So it's gonna obviously get a lot of. Oh, the raspberry's already coming through the Sprite, which is like probably right on top. Oh, let's give this a try.
Still probably about it. You just poured it on top.
It could sink. This is like pink lemonade. Zingy, refreshingly sweet. And actually, some of the acidity comes through from the lime. So, although you're getting, it's like lemonade, where lemonade is, in fact, lemons. A lemonade, I think lemonade's the same everywhere. Maybe not, I don't know. Lots of lemons, lots of sugar. This is like that, only with raspberry flavor. Like the raspberry flavored lemonade. Got that nice structure. I like it.
You use lime.
And I use lime. But it's got the acidity of the lemonade. And for some reason, it tastes like lemonade. Maybe because it tastes like pink lemonade. Because, I don't know, just, it's really good. Very refreshing. So if you're in Australia, this is probably really good for you, or South Africa. So there you go. That is the Sandstrom Cocktail. You just got to ask for it by name. And today's comment for the show from iTunes, you can just go to iTunes and leave us a comment. That would be really cool. We've got 16 of them. I'm hoping that this will make people go, hey, that's a really neat idea. I like it, and go out and comment. I don't even care if you have an iPod Touch or whatever else they use as iTunes. You can still download the app and leave me a comment, right? I mean, what you would do for a show, for support. It's support. So this week, or today, I don't know who doesn't, like 5 people.
Your father.
My father has a Zune. Mandy the librarian, guessing that's a job. I really enjoyed watching this show. It's a fun variation on traditional cooking shows. The cocktails all look scrumptious, and the host is funny and engaging to watch. The only thing I didn't like was that you really need a much larger liquor cabinet than mine to make most of these drinks. There's some truth to that. But still a great way to pass some time while working in the kitchen. Might even be worth hitting the liquor store and getting some tiny bottles just to try some of these drinks I've never had before. And there is some truth there. I have a lot of stuff. It just happens. I have a show. It just builds up. But build what you think you might like. This, for instance. And we're teaching you how to drink.